Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to the Leading Stars ECCE program brought to you by the Ministry of Education. I am Uncle Matthew, and I will help you to get ready for the day. I hope that you had a good breakfast and that you're ready to get started. Now, we have our circle time. We start our day with the national anthem. So, feet together, hands at your side, stand tall, and here we go. 3, 4. Very good. Now we're going to say the national pledge. We'll be saying this together. 3, 4.
I solemnly pledge to dedicate my life to the service of my God and my country. I will honor my parents, my teachers, my leaders, and my elders, and those in authority. I will be clean and honest in all my thoughts, my words, and my deeds. I will strive in everything I do to work together with my fellow men of every creed and race for the greater happiness of all and the honor and glory of my country.
Great job. Now I need you to put your hands together, close your eyes, and bow your head for us to say the school prayer. Are you ready? 3, 4.
Praise be to you, Almighty God, Creator of the universe and all that is in it. We thank you, O Father, for the opportunity which you are giving us to increase our knowledge. May your divine grace enable us to study hard and use what we learn for the good of our fellow citizens. We pray that you will free us from selfishness, lust, greed, anger, and hatred. Warm our hearts with love, fill our minds with understanding, and strengthen our will in the face of difficulties. Help us, O Father, to make our beloved country of Trinidad and Tobago the kind of place you want it to be. A place where human dignity is respected, where equal rights are accorded to all citizens, where hard work is encouraged and rewarded, and where you, O God, reign supreme.
It's time for our good morning songs. You ready to go? Let's sing along.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. We hope you have a good time today. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. We hope you have a good time today.
Good morning, preschool friends, how are you? Good morning, preschool friends, how are you? We're here to work and play, so let's start the day. Good morning, preschool friends, how are you?
and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray! Hooray! If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray! Hooray! If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray! Hooray! If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Hooray! If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Hooray! If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Hooray!
You put your right foot in, you put your right foot out, you put your right foot in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your left foot in, you put your left foot out, you put your left foot in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your right hand in, you put your right hand out, you put your right hand in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your left hand in, you put your left hand out, you put your left hand in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your right hip in, you put your right hip out, you put your right hip in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your left hip in, you put your left hip out, you put your left hip in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your elbows in, you put your elbows out, you put your elbows in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your head in, you put your head out, you put your head in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your whole self in, you put your whole self out, you put your whole self in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your whole self in, you put your whole self out, you put your whole self in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your whole self in, you put your whole self out, you put your whole self in and you shake it all about. You shake it all about, you shake it all about. That's what it's all about.
Okay, so we've been standing for a while. It's time to sit down, reach deep into your pockets, take out your listening ears and prepare for current affairs and story time. Now, you have to listen very carefully because there will be questions after. All right, let's go.
Hello, boys and girls. How are you today? I hope you are feeling happy and healthy today. Welcome to Story Time with the ECCE Division and Auntie Mary. I have an idea that you can try. It's singing your way into a better mood and a better, healthier day. Have you ever noticed how much more energized and motivated you are after singing your favorite song? Oh yeah! Whether in the shower, the car, or getting ready in the morning, we use singing to lift our spirits and make things like household chores a lot more fun. You can turn your favorite affirmations into songs, or sing your affirmations on popular tunes, or create your own original songs. This is one of my favorite affirmation songs. I made this one up. I am somebody, I am bright. young and beautiful and full of light. Would you like to sing that with me? Let's go again. I am somebody, I am bright, young and beautiful, I am full of light. Again. I am somebody, I am bright, young and beautiful, I am full of light. Boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed that. You could try making your own affirmation songs as well. Let's do this one more time. I am somebody, I am bright, young and beautiful, I'm full of light. Thank you for listening, boys and girls. The name of our story is Ginger the Giraffe. Once upon a time, there was a giraffe named Ginger. Ginger lived in Kenya, a country in Africa. Like all giraffes, Ginger had a long neck and long legs. Because she was so tall, she was able to eat food from the very tops of the trees in the savannah. The savannah in Africa is an area with lots of grass and some trees. Sometimes a savannah is called greenlands. The other animals, like zebras and antelopes, could not reach where Ginger could reach. But Ginger always found food. She loved the leaves and the new buds of the trees. One day, Ginger was busy eating her favorite leaves along with some other giraffes. It was a bright sunny day, and there was not a cloud in the sky. It had not rained for a long time, so the grass was very dry. She heard a noise down at the bottom of her extra long legs. It was her friend, Mickey the monkey. Mickey was trying to say something, but Ginger couldn't understand what he was saying. He looked very tired. "What's wrong?" asked Ginger. Ginger was a very kind giraffe and wanted to help everyone. Just then Mickey fell off. Ginger was also a smart giraffe. She knew what was wrong. Mickey couldn't find anything to eat, and he was very hungry. Ginger nibbled some fresh, tender leaves and buds from the top of the tree where she was eating. She dropped some of the leaves and buds to the ground near where Mickey was. Then she nudged him a little with a hoof at the bottom of one of her very long legs. "Wake up, Mickey," said Ginger. "I found something for you to eat." Slowly Mickey sat up and ate a little. After a while, when Mickey was feeling better, Ginger asked him, "What's happened, Mickey? Why are you so hungry? Why can't you find anything to eat?" Mickey said, "It hasn't rained for so long, and now there's no more food." "That's not good," said Ginger. "What's happening with the other animals?" "No one knows what to do," answered Mickey. "All the zebras and elephants are getting worried about the dry grass. Some of them are thinking about leaving the savannah and trying to reach the jungle." "That's a long trip," said Ginger. "Are you going with them?" "I don't know," answered Mickey. "What do you think we should do?" Ginger thought for a while, and then suddenly she had a good idea. "We should go talk to Leo the lion. He's the smartest animal in the savannah." Mickey was too tired to walk, So Ginger invited him to ride on her back. "Hold on tight to my neck," said Ginger. "There's a lot to hold on to," joked Mickey. Ginger laughed. "You're right. I've got the longest neck in Africa." So they started their journey across to the other side of the savannah to look for Leo. Ginger and Mickey were in luck. Leo was sitting up on a rock, and he was really easy to see as they walked through the grass. "Hi, Leo," they both shouted. Leo had been napping and was a little grumpy when he woke up, but he was polite and said, "Hello, Ginger and Mickey. Why did you walk the whole way across the savannah? Just to wake me?" But he was joking. He had a smile on his face. "Mickey says that there's no food left on the savannah because it's been so dry," said Ginger. "Do you have any ideas?" Leo thought for a while. He said, "There's nothing we can do about the rain. It will come soon, but we can't be sure when it will arrive. When the rain comes, all the plants will grow again, and there will be lots and lots of food for everybody." He thought a little longer. "The only thing I can think of is for everyone to move closer to the forest," he continued. "There will be more things to eat there, but I know it's a long trip and it will not be very easy. It might take days to get there." Ginger and Mickey looked at each other and then looked back at Leo. "Thank you, Leo," said Ginger. "It's probably best if they all try to get closer to the jungle." They said goodbye and then walked back across the savannah. Now, they need to gather all the animals together to start the long journey. Ginger didn't need to go along because she had plenty of food in her high tree. But she was a good friend and wanted to help as much as she could. They walked towards her favorite trees, and guess what? Mickey saw all the animals were already gathered there and waiting for Ginger and Mickey. "Why are you all here?" asked Ginger. "Eddie the Eagle told us that you're taking us to the edge of the jungle," said one of the zebras. "How did you know?" said Mickey. "He heard you talking with Leo," said one of the antelopes. "So, you all decided to try to walk to the jungle?" asked Ginger. "Yes," they all answered. "If you help us to get there," added one of the elephants. "Of course I'll help," said Ginger. "I'm your friend." So they started on their big journey across the savannah to the jungle. The sun was so hot and there was no food, no place to get a drink of water. And then they heard it. It thundered! It thundered! They all shouted. Thunder was very scary to the animals on the savannah. And you guess why? Fire! Sometimes the lightning hits the grass and the whole savannah catches fire. Then everyone has to run. And that is exactly what happened. Fire! They all shouted. They could smell it. And now they could see it. The fire was coming towards them. Ginger had to think fast because she was so tall she could see farther than any of the other animals. She stretched up her long neck as far as she could. Now she could see a place where there was no fire. "Quick," she said, "run everyone this way." all of the animals followed her and ran as fast as they could. Soon they were out of danger. They stopped and gathered one at a time. "Is everyone here?" Ginger asked. "We wanted to make sure we were all safe." All the animals looked around. They were all there. And then the most wonderful thing happened. I felt a drop. Me too. It was rain. Finally, everyone was very happy. It started to rain a little more and then a little more. The rain put out the fire so they didn't have to run. And the rain filled their watering holes and made the plants grow again. So, they didn't have to take that long trip to the edge of the jungle. Everyone would soon have enough food and water. So Ginger, the giraffe, went back to her favorite tree and continued to munch on her leaves and buds. That was a wonderful story, boys and girls. Ginger the giraffe. And we had a whole lot of animals in that story. Let's see if we could recall their names. First, we had Ginger the giraffe and Mickey the monkey. Good job. Who else did we have in that story? Did you say an elephant? If you did, you are correct. You were listening. Good, good. And we also had Leo the lion. Remember him? Do you know what song a lion makes, boys and girls? Yes. Let me hear you. Good job, boys and girls. Yes. So you can stand up now and stretch. Yes, and move around a little. Thank you for listening. Our story, Ginger the giraffe.
If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. If you're tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you. Oh, find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me. 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh. Never that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh. You can count on me, 'cause I can count on you.
I hope you listened very carefully. Now you're going to do your individual activities for today. I will be back at 10:45 for stories and rhymes. Have a great activity session.
No child left behind. No child left behind. No child left behind. No child left behind. Make a pledge.
Support the vision.
Every child needs a proper education. We curb crime.
We curb poverty.
Getting it done with the use of technology. Side by side in unity. Upgrading our society. Providing tools for the digital world. Teaching every boy and girl. No child left behind. 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 Make a pledge.
Support the vision.
Every child needs a proper education. We curb crime.
We curb poverty.
Getting it done with the use of technology. Side by side in unity. Upgrading our society. Providing tools for the digital world. Teaching every boy and girl. No child left behind. No child left behind. No child left behind. No child left behind.
Welcome back to the Leading Stars ECCE program. I hope you enjoyed today's activity. Now we're going to listen to a story. I hope you remember what to do when listening to a story. Do you remember? That's right. Listening is. Here we go.
The Way of the Woods. Many years ago, deep in the North Forest, lived a great bear named Popo. He was the strongest and bravest bear alive and respected all the forest creatures. One day, all the animals gathered together to discuss some changes in the woods. A new animal that walked on two legs was covered in strange fur and was making its home nearby. They needed a leader and could think of no one else better than Popo. They all marched to Popo's cave and asked if he could be the king of the forest. Popo was thrilled, and even though he didn't know what being a king was all about, he gladly accepted. Popo then said, I will need helpers, and I will want Crowley, Crow, and Willard Weasel to be my advisors. Well, Crowley and Willard were honored, and both agreed to work with King Popo. One day, Slither, the snake, visited King Popo and told him of a strange animal he saw close by. Popo asked, Where did you see this animal? Slither replied, It lives with the strange two-legged creature at the edge of our woods. Popo thought for a moment and said, Willard and Crowley Go to the edge of the woods and see what this animal is. Within moments, his two helpers were on their way. Sometime later, Willard and Crowley returned excitedly and told King Pawpaw that there was indeed a strange animal at the edge of the woods. It was small, maybe the size of Bob Beaver, and it had a strange barking voice instead of a yell or a howl. All three sat for a long time thinking about the strange newcomer that lived so close to their woods. Finally, King Pawpaw said, "We must go and meet this animal." All three got up and left King's Pawpaw Cave. In a short while, they were at the edge of the woods, watching the strange animal. King Pawpaw said, "Willard, go to the animal and ask what he is and why there's a rope tied around his neck." Without hesitation, Willard scampered across the field and hid behind some pilewood close to the strange animal. "Psst, psst," said Willard. The strange animal looked around. "Psst, I'm over here, behind the woodpile," Willard said in a louder voice. The strange animal stretched the rope as far as it could go, but not being able to see who was speaking, and said, "Please come out so that I can see you. My master isn't around." Willard came out slowly from behind the wood pile and cautiously approached the strange animal. "What type of animal are you?" asked Willard. "I am a dog. My name is Dillard," he replied. "What are you?" He then asked. "Me? I am Willard the Weasel, representing King Pawpaw, ruler of the forest." "Why are you bound to that stake in the ground?" asked Willard. "My master keeps me tied, so I cannot go into the woods," replied Dillard. "No animal should be tied," Willard shouted. "I shall bite through the rope to set you free. You can then come into the woods and live with me." In one mighty bite, Willard set Dillard free. In one mighty bite, Willard set Dillard free. Then the two of them ran across the field into the woods. After Willard introduced Dillard to King Pawpaw and Crowley, they all left. When they got to the center of the woods, King Pawpaw introduced Dillard to all the other forest creatures. Dillard especially liked meeting Wayne Wolf and Carl Coyote to be his cousins. As the summer passed, King Pawpaw fattened himself on berries and salmon. Dillard and Willard became good friends. One day, Willard sniffed in the air. Oh, what a marvelous smell was being carried on the breeze. Chicken eggs. Fresh chicken eggs. Willard thought to himself, "I must find them and have a snack." In seconds, he was off running through the woods and following his nose to his favorite treat. His nose led him to the strange creature's house, where he had first met Dillard. He looked around. All was clear. He followed the wonderful smell of the eggs into a strange cave. He looked around and couldn't believe his eyes. There were chicken eggs, hundreds of eggs all around him. As he reached for an egg, a chicken saw him and sounded the alarm. Soon, all the chickens were clucking and squawking and making a fuss. Then he heard something behind him. As he turned, he saw the strange creature that lived there, the one that Dillard called Master. There was no escape, and Willard was terrified. The strange creature looked at Willard and said, "You are the weasel that set Dillard free. Why, I ought to." But before he could finish, Willard yelled out, "Wait! Don't do anything to me. I can return Dillard to you. Just let me pass and Dillard will be back in a very short time." The strange creature stepped aside and let Willard free. When Willard returned to the woods, he ran to his friend. "Dillard, quick, follow me. I need your help." Well, Dillard didn't hesitate to help his friend, and they ran off with Willard in the lead. As they crossed the field, Dillard stopped. "What's wrong?" asked Willard. "My master lives there, and I'm afraid to go any further," Dillard replied. "Don't worry," said Willard. "Your master is not there." Again, Dillard followed Willard right into the cave with all the chickens. In a flash, the master had a rope around Dillard's neck. He then looked at the weasel, tossed him an egg, and said, "Thank you for returning my dog." Willard left the forest without a word. Dillard remained with the farmer, making sure no weasel or any other animal ever bothered his livestock. Well, boys and girls, we have come to the end of this story, The Way of the Woods. I know a lot happened in this story. Yes, you heard about a lot of animals in this story. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for listening.
Respect your friends, how they feel and think. Respect your family for all the joys they bring. Respect your teachers, for they make you wise. Respect your pets, for they make you smile. Treat others as you would wish them to treat you. Give and get respect. Respect feelings, for they come from the heart. Respect thoughts, for they tell who you are. Respect wishes and try to make them come true. Respect rules, they are meant for your good. Treat others as you would wish others to treat you. Give and get respect. Respect silence at places where quiet you must be. Respect property, ask before taking others' things. Respect Mother Nature, for it makes our. Respect yourself, you are a gift from God. Treat others as you wish them to treat you. Give and get respect.
Okay, so that was really good, but let's do it one more time. Are you ready? Let's go. Now we're gonna be having some fun with music, rhymes, and finger plays.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose, head, shoulders, knees and toes. Let's try it a little faster. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, head, shoulders, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose, head, shoulders, knees and toes. Faster? Head, shoulders, knees and toes, head, shoulders, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose, head, shoulders, knees and toes. Faster? Head, shoulders, knees and toes, head, shoulders, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose, head, shoulders, knees and toes. Faster? Head, shoulders, knees and toes, head, shoulders, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose, head, shoulders, knees and toes.
Get ready to clap your hands. Clap, clap, clap your hands. Clap your hands together. Clap, clap, clap your hands. Clap your hands together. Now let's pat our knees. Pat, pat, pat your knees. Pat your knees together. Pat, pat, pat your knees. Pat your knees together. Can you stomp your feet? Stomp, stomp, stomp your feet. Stomp your feet together. Stomp, stomp, stomp your feet. Stomp your feet together. Now let's blink our eyes. Blink, blink, blink your eyes. Blink your eyes together. Blink, blink, blink your eyes. Blink your eyes together. Get ready to wiggle your ears. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle your ears. Wiggle your ears together. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle your ears. Wiggle your ears together. Now clap your hands. Clap, clap, clap your hands. Clap your hands together.
No child left behind. No child left behind. No child left behind. No child left behind. Make a pledge.
Support the vision.
Every child needs a proper education. We curb crime.
We curb poverty.
Getting it done with the use of technology. Side by side in unity. Upgrading our society. Providing tools for the digital world. Teaching every boy and girl. No child left behind. No child left behind. No child left behind. No child left behind.
Welcome back, boys and girls, to the Leading Stars ECCE program. I hope you had a delicious lunch. We had a very fun day today. Can you remember what we did? Yes? Well, let's see.
Hello, boys and girls. So, it's recall time. And today you did Family Search. I heard that was a fun activity. You had lots to do, cutting out your pictures of the different types of families, the nuclear, extended, and the single parent family. So that must have been lots of fun. And I'm sure you were able to count and stick your pictures under each type. Hope you remember what each family type is like. But to help you, Auntie Mary will go it over with you. So a nuclear family is 2 adults with at least 1 child. When most people think about a family, this is a type of family they imagine. However, boys and girls, there are different kinds of nuclear families. Some have many children while others only have 1. And then we have the single parent family. In a single parent family, there's only 1 adult who is raising the children. And finally, we have the extended family. An extended family might include 1 or 2 parents, children, grandparents, aunt and uncles, and or cousins all living together. So I hope you remember all 3. You have been doing a good job so far. What about your physical activity? Did you have lots of fun today? Yes, with your family scavenger hunt. Oh my gosh. So, what did you have to do there? Yes, you had to hunt for your rocks, and I know you painted those rocks on Wednesday. So how was that? Were you able to find all the members of each family? If you did, I am proud of you. If you had a little trouble, that's fine, because I know you are getting better and better. Boys and girls, we are so proud of you. How was your story time? Did you enjoy it just as you did on the other days? We had 2 wonderful stories. Ginger the Giraffe, The Way of the Woods. I hope you enjoyed them, and I hope you remember all the animals and their names. Boys and girls, do enjoy your evening. I'm looking forward to chatting and reading for you.
This is the way we clean our teeth every night and morning. This is the way we brush our hair, brush our hair, brush our hair. This is the way we brush our hair every night and morning. This is the way we have our bath, have our bath, have our bath. This is the way we have our bath every night and morning.
Good evening,
that's it. We're finished for today. Join me again where we can have another fun-filled day of learning. Have a good afternoon, boys and girls, and stay safe.
Wash your hands, do-do-do-do-do. Wash your hands, do-do-do-do-do. Wash your hands, do-do-do-do-do. Wash your hands. Grab some soap, do-do-do-do-do. Grab some soap, do-do-do-do-do. Grab some soap, do-do-do-do-do. Grab some soap. Rub your hands, do-do-do-do-do. Rub your hands, do-do-do-do-do. Rub your hands, do-do-do-do-do. Rub your hands. Rinse your hands, do-do-do-do-do. Rinse your hands, do-do-do-do-do. Rinse your hands, do-do-do-do-do. Rinse your hands. Dry your hands, do-do-do-do-do. Dry your hands, do-do-do-do-do. Dry your hands, do-do-do-do-do. Dry your hands.
What else can we do?
Cover your sneeze, do-do-do-do-do. Cover your sneeze, do-do-do-do-do. Cover your sneeze, do-do-do-do-do. Cover your sneeze. Cough into your elbow, do-do-do-do-do. Cough into your elbow, do-do-do-do-do. Cough into your elbow, do-do-do-do-do. Cough into your elbow. Safe at last, do-do-do-do-do. Safe at last, do-do-do-do-do. Safe at last, do-do-do-do-do. Safe at last. Phew! Let's stay healthy, do-do-do-do-do. Let's stay healthy, do-do-do-do-do. Let's stay healthy, do-do-do-do-do. Let's stay healthy. Oh yeah!
No child left behind. No child left behind. No child left behind. No child left behind. Make a pledge.
Support the vision.
Every child needs a proper education. We curbing crime.
We curbing poverty.
Getting it done with the use of technology. Side by side in unity. Upgrading our society. Providing tools for the digital